Once when I invited her to go to the Spirit Awards, and also once later that same day when I was like balls deep in her. So this is the first time I've seen her since the balls deep morning. And you know, it was weird. You know, we have the awkward kind of like, should we French kiss or was that just a one night thing? But then we went for French and shit like that. She hung out shooting all night. We were shooting. She hung out and whatnot, slept in the trailer. And then like dawn came and we went back to the hotel in Pittsburgh proper. And we had sex, and then we fell asleep, and then she woke me up, and then she wanted to have more sex, and I was just like, oh, she's a keeper. You know, because who goes for the second time? But I forgot, I was early in the relationship, so of course she went for the second time. But even better, she didn't just go for the second time, and then she backed into me and fucking slipped down a little bit, dude. So she was rotating the holes. She dropped, and she let me get the ass on the second date. Don't applaud me, I didn't do it. She just that dirty, you know? Like, it certainly wasn't by me, but I think she was just like, this'll rock his world. Toss it here, tubby. You know? And it all, and so, yeah.
So, was having Matt Damon and Ben Affleck kind of like a little joke on that whole situation in Dogma?
What do you mean, having them?
Well, you kind of wasn't there a scene in one movie where you had them do like or I think it was in James and Bob Strike Back, where they did like a little parody of
Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you just work with them and kind of like joke about things after that whole scenario?
I mean, I had known them for years, so
okay.
At that point, we met in like '95. So by the time we made Dogma, I'd known them for about 3 years at that point.
So was that when Matt was still in college?
That was Matt was out of college and he had already done The Rainmaker. Because we were all like, you work with Coppola? Like we were all surprised about that and flabbergasted. We're like, how does somebody we know work with Coppola? But Matt was always a fucking cut above and shit. It was clear he was going to be big time.
I think that's all the questions I had.